number 6 of our established video series, Hursley Park, we welcome the new laboratory director, John Bates.
Hello. I'm pleased to introduce this issue of Hursley Park and, at the same time, introduce myself. As you know, I've been in the US for the last 4 years. However, I have kept in touch with what's going on within the lab. The Hursley Laboratory has a fine reputation for technical excellence and innovation, and 2 examples today are the exciting new products from storage and from GDDM. These products are featured later in this program. Furthermore, there are major activities in other development areas, including off-site locations. All of these activities being key to positioning our products for the 1990s. There is no doubt that Phil Alston's people will play a key part in ESD's future, and that we will use CPP's success to move forward into the next decade. In Basingstoke, the workstation development people provide a valuable link with IBM in Europe, while our relationship in the UK with manufacturing and sales has never been more important. In the US, the industry is not experiencing the economic recovery for which we had hoped. In the short term, and by this I mean 1986, it means that the challenges facing us will remain tough ones. And we will face some difficult business decisions. With intense efforts from product areas and associated support from service groups and technology, I'm sure that the business challenges can be met. We have a great team here, and I'm proud to be part of it again. And I look forward to working with you all.
John's arrival coincides with the opening of the new East Wing of D Block. The ceremony was performed by IBM UK Chief Executive Tony Cleaver before an invited audience of IBM personnel and others involved in the building. Jack Hockley, in his last official role as outgoing laboratory director, spoke about those occupying the new building.
People who moved in here, even Stan Draper's people who moved here from the Terrapin, have come in here, and I think now really feel they've got a very good deal.
So we visited Stan Draper, manager of Hursley Product Assurance.
Hursley Product Assurance provides IBM with an independent technical assessment of products and processes during development. All being well, support letters are issued prior to product announcement and shipment. To help provide unbiased judgment, we are not controlled by development. Our functional management is from Paris, and as with development, much of our funding is from the USA, while our line management is from John Holmes at North Harbour. Yet, product assurance is an inherent part of Hursley, and we are fully involved at the earliest stage of development for all Hursley products. Our job is to ensure that the product satisfies IBM and the customer. It requires a detailed analysis of product specification, product design, and test results, plus discussions with developers and customers before I can issue a support letter. Software is also analysed by product assurance in this way and includes the design of tools and techniques to evaluate code and assess product performance in many environments. From the wide range of software developed at Hursley, one example is the recently announced GDDM version 2.
Version 2 of GDDM provides a range of exciting and invaluable features, including ready-made charts and higher quality fonts with the ICU, windowing, and more graphical functions with user control, and scanning and storing images for printing and plotting, manipulation and transmission.
Everyone can quickly and simply translate facts and figures, ideas and concepts into the most easily understood form that information can assume, to put ideas across fast.
Hardware assessment is easier to describe, for we can see the product, but it is no less demanding. For example, a team from Product Assurance lived with the total product design of the recently announced 9335 storage subsystem.
When it comes to direct access storage, Hursley Laboratories have quite a reputation to uphold, because we've developed some of IBM's most successful storage devices. The result, the IBM 9335. The 9335 Direct Access Storage Subsystem. Storage for the 1990s. So to give you an idea of the punch this little box packs, we want to show you what we put into it and what you, our customers, will get out. The IBM 9335. Quite simply, a world leader.
Workstations have posed new challenges. We have been involved with European PC developments since the first IBM PC, and these, together with the Hursley-developed high-function displays, have required us to develop new approaches, such as this flicker assessment test tool, which has been widely acclaimed throughout IBM by those involved in monitor development. For products in Europe, the USA and Japan that are manufactured at Greenock and Havant, we provide IBM with an assessment of readiness for customer shipment, and this demands a comprehensive analysis of the manufacturing process. This automated production facility was partially developed at Hursley and involved 3 product assurance people full-time at Greenock for 6 months. So you can see that the Hursley Product Assurance Laboratory is closely involved in every aspect of product development. We are an integral part of Hursley Park and proud of it. The work of product assurance focuses on quality in the product and in the processes that produce it. Product assurance is the technical conscience of IBM and is dedicated to adding value at every stage in the life of a product to ensure that it is satisfactory both to IBM and to our customers.
At the opening ceremony, Jack Hockley noted the significance of this investment during 1986, Industry Year. Nationwide, IBM contributes to Industry Year in many ways. From the Hampshire Technology Centre in Winchester, we invited to Hursley Colin Brooke.
Throughout the UK, industry is changing, not only in IBM, and the skills that people need, the nature of the work they do, and the environment in which they do it will all reflect that change. At the Hampshire Technology Centre, based at King's School in Winchester, we are working closely with industry and education to monitor and influence the change. We're developing a public, participative exhibition of technology which should bring together more closely industry and commerce, education, and the public at large. IBM's involvement in this project began in 1983 when Norman Hursley, chairman of the Manpower Services Commission Area Board and then resident director for IBM in Hampshire, launched the project at a conference here in Hursley Park. IBM's involvement continues now with my secondment as director of the Hampshire Technology Centre and represents yet another example of IBM's contribution in Industry Year 1986.
The public's awareness of such contributions relies heavily upon effective communication. One powerful medium is television, and Hursley has recently seen several national and international TV crews. Athelston House was one location used for the shooting of this commercial for the United States.
Heart surgery. Before it can be performed, doctors need vital information. X-ray films tell them a lot, but they could tell them even more. That's why, at an IBM scientific center in Winchester, England, computer researchers and doctors are working together to transform the conventional X-ray into something remarkable. A three-dimensional computer model of a patient's arteries. This IBM technology is also being used to create a computer model of a patient's beating heart. This experimental project is an example of innovation at IBM. And one day, it could be another way. Computers help doctors save lives.
You first saw that UK Scientific Centre work in Hursley Park No. 2. With each screening of that commercial, it reached 14 million American households. The Hursley-produced 9335 and GDDM videos shown in this program are available in full from conference services.